Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the NFL world lately, the Kansas City Chiefs training camp. But here's the twist, we're not just talking about plays or stats. We're zeroing in on something way more intriguing, Josh Simmons and his weight class upgrade. Yeah, you heard that right. And personally, I think this is one of those under-the-radar stories that could have a massive impact on the Chiefs' season. Let's break it down. First off, the Chiefs had one of those classic training camp days where the weather decided to throw a curveball. Lightning, rain, indoor drills, the whole shebang. But what's fascinating is how Andy Reid turned this into a teaching moment. He called it a sudden change, and I love that. It's not just about adapting to the weather, it's about adapting to chaos. And in my opinion, that's exactly what separates good teams from great ones. Chris Jones even mentioned it was the first time in 11 years they've had to move indoors and then back out. That kind of rarity. It's like a football unicorn. What this really suggests is that Reid isn't just coaching plays, he's coaching mindsets. And that's huge. Now, let's talk about Josh Simmons. This guy's transformation is the story here. He's up a weight class, and Reid is all for it. But here's where it gets interesting, Reid didn't just say, "Oh, he's bigger now." He said it gives Simmons a little more lead in his pants. That phrase. It's gold. What many people don't realize is that adding weight isn't just about looking bigger, it's about sustaining power through a grueling season. If you take a step back and think about it, this could be a game changer for the offensive line. Simmons isn't just bulking up, he's evolving into a more dominant force. And that's not just my opinion, it's physics. But here's the kicker, Simmons isn't doing this alone. He's paired with Kingsley Suamataia, and their chemistry is something to watch. Reid noted their communication, and Simmons himself talked about developing telepathy with Suamataia. Personally, I think that's the secret sauce for any offensive line. It's not just about individual talent, it's about syncing up like a well-oiled machine. And if these two can pull that off, watch out, because the Chiefs' offensive line could go from good to unstoppable. Now, let's not forget about Kahlil Benson, the rookie right tackle. Simmons gave him some advice that I think is spot on, you can't teach effort. That's such a simple yet profound truth. In a league where talent is everywhere, effort is the X factor. And if Benson can keep bringing that kind of energy, he's not just a rookie, he's a cornerstone. What makes this really interesting is how Simmons is stepping into a mentorship role. It's not just about his own growth, it's about elevating the entire unit. Here's another detail I find fascinating, our Mason Thomas, the rookie edge rusher, is giving Simmons a run for his money. Simmons called him extremely explosive, and that's saying something. If you ask me, this kind of internal competition is exactly what the Chiefs need. It's not just about preparing for opponents, it's about pushing each other to be better. And that's how you build a championship-caliber team. Lastly, let's talk about the screen game. Simmons mentioned Kenneth Walker, and I'm here to tell you, this could be a sleeper play for the Chiefs this season. Screen passes are all about timing and execution, and if Simmons and the line can create those lanes, Walker could be unstoppable. One thing that immediately stands out is how Simmons is thinking beyond his own role. He's not just a tackle, he's a playmaker enabler. And that's the kind of mindset that wins games. So, what's the bigger picture here? The Chiefs aren't just tinkering with their lineup, they are reinventing it. From Simmons' weight class upgrade to the chemistry building on the line, everything feels intentional. In my opinion, this could be the year the Chiefs' offensive line goes from a question mark to an exclamation point. But hey, that's just my take. What do you think? Is Simmons' transformation the key to the Chiefs' success this season? Let me know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of football. Cheers!